And we welcome you back inside the Stuart C. Siegel Center on the campus of Virginia Commonwealth University. And with an ode to my great friend, the late, great Terry Sasiski, who spent many a year, in fact, about a decade, here very much at this court side. A very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome back to high school basketball. Terry, we love you, my friend. Rob Witham along with you. Welcome back for game 2 of our doubleheader as we get set for the possibility of history and a three-peat in the offing. When they reclassified the Virginia High School League back in the fall of 2013, the Cosby Titans were one of 3 teams in Chesterfield County, along with Thomas Dale and James River, to be classified in the highest classification, and that is 6A. It's all done by enrollment. The bigger the school you are, the higher the classification you go. We had reclassification realignment, as we do every 2 years coming into this season, and 2 more Chesterfield schools joined 6A, Clover Hill and Manchester. Yet through it all in girls basketball, the constant has been the Cosby Titans. In 2014, they came here to this very floor 2 years ago and won at that time the first state championship in school history. Dorothy Adamako led the way as the senior. She is now an All-Big East performer at Georgetown University, getting ready next year for her junior season there. Along with her that season 2 years ago were 2 very young but very impressive sophomores, Jocelyn Jones and Tyra Whitehead. Jones and Whitehead became the undisputed leaders of the team as they went through 2015, found themselves back on this floor in the 6A state championship against Bethel. And it was Whitehead who hit a turnaround jumper in the final seconds to give the Cosby Titans a 1-point win and a repeat championship on a night where we weren't 100% sure they were able to get the job done. Bethel played a heck of a game that night, but Cosby pulled it out in the end. This season has been a different road for the Titans. They have not blown through opponents. They lost twice and big twice to eventual 4A state champion Monacan. They lost to Edison at the StatVA.com Classic. They came very close to knocking off Highland Springs, running out of time in the Times Dispatch Invitational Tournament. And all the while, Cosby kind of going through the season with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, thinking maybe they weren't looked at quite as much as they should be. But as we looked at the season, we looked through our top 10 polls from the last several months, we remind ourselves that we basically saw the following happen. We saw Monacan in 4A, Highland Springs in 5A, and Cosby in 6A separate themselves from the rest of the pack here in the Richmond area. LC Bird was a bit behind Highland Springs in 5A, and then there was everybody else. And so today, we come to Championship Wednesday. The Chiefs have taken care of business in 4A. The Springers found Princess Anne blocking their road again in 5A. The question tonight in the final game for Jocelyn Jones, who's headed to North Carolina, and Tyra Whitehead, who's on her way to Wake Forest University. So much coveted by Wake Forest. Their head coach, Jen Hoover, has been here to see both the semis and now the championship game. The question is, will their careers here at Cosby end for head coach Rachel Mead with the three-peat? Coach Mead said in their semifinal press conference after their win that they were going to have to get scrappy. They were going to be smaller next year with Jones gone and Whitehead gone. Well, she's got them one more game, and now it's time to see how it will go. Time to honor America with the playing of our national anthem, and then when we come back, it will be the starting lineups, and we'll talk a little bit about Langley coming up in a moment. our national anthem as we get set for the 6A State Girls Championship here live from the Siegel Center, live and exclusively on the RBA Sports Network. Rob with them along with you. This Chip Briere from 8 Sports comes by. Oh, my goodness. The Langley Saxons come in tonight at 26-5. You talked about how we had region champ versus region champ in the 5A state boys title game earlier today, won by Potomac 67-61. Well, tonight we have 3 seed versus 3 seed. We talked about how Cosby Road was different this year, and one of the ways it was they did not sweep through the postseason as the top seed. They lost in the regional semifinals and lost big on a night when they did not have Tyra Whitehead. They lost to Woodside. They ended up having to go on the road in the state quarterfinal. They had to take the road less traveled, but they got the job done. Found themselves back here at Siegel, not against Woodside, but against the team that beat Woodside in an upset in the state quarters, Herndon. Herndon got the victory over Woodside. Cosby didn't get the rematch. That was fine by them. They get a 31-point win in the semis yesterday, 64-33, the final score. And, of course, it was the combination of Jocelyn Jones and Tyra Whitehead doing the job. Jocelyn was 7-9 from the free throw line. She hit for 25 points, had 18 rebounds. Tyra Whitehead 8 from 14 from the field, 18 points, 17 rebounds. Tyra played 28 minutes, and Jocelyn logged 27. Langley, the 3 seed from 6A North. They, with a record of 26-5, a little bit expanded playoff schedule for them as they played 4 games in their region tournament, 3 games over in the conference tournament. And so they're at 31 games and counting as they get set here for the championship game. What they don't have is height. Langley has no one on their roster taller than 5'11". So Tyra Whitehead has a unique opportunity tonight to take full advantage of that. And, that happens in the regular season a lot, but not at the highest level. There's usually somebody that can at least match you, maybe not in talent, but in size. Tonight, that will not be the case. This is a very small team, a team that did not shoot well in their semifinal win over Oakton. They won 47-38 and shot less than 30% from the floor. So did Oakton. Langley 8 at the free throw line. They lived and breathed and made it to the championship by making 20 of 28 free throws, while Oakton made just 7 of 16. About ready for the starting lineups to be announced, and the Cosby Titans bench is right across from our broadcast position, and so we'll get a chance to see them coming up here in just a second. As the lights come out, the lights come on, the lights come out, and the lights come back. So they try to make it as championship feel as possible, which is really good for all of these kids. There is one more game tonight here at Siegel. That is the 6A Boys Championship. No teams from the 804 in that game. And so tonight we'll wrap up our 2015-16 basketball coverage. Starting lineups being announced for the final time. Jocelyn Jones in the lineup for the Cosby Titans. And what an unbelievable career she has had, along with Whitehead. Jones headed to UNC. Whitehead at Wake Forest. They'll both be down in the triangle next year. Tyra coming out right now. She will join Ariel Stevenson, who made the ACC All-Rookie team, the ACC All-Academic team, the former Prince George standout who had a great freshman season, and Destiny Walker from Hermitage High School, as she struggled with some injuries this season and hopes to be more of a contributor down at Wake Forest for Coach Jen Hoover in 2016 and 17. Rest of your Cosby starting lineup, as usual, Bailey Hodges, Charmaine Lilly, and Nia Covington rounding out your starting 5. All right, my friends, strap in, settle in, phone a friend, give them a text, give them a DM, tell them we're live on the RBA Sports Network. One final time here in 2015-16 for basketball as we get set to see, can the Cosby Titans pull off the three-peat? We're about to find out. Glad you've been with us all season. This is our third Cosby broadcast of 2016. We kicked off the new year, the first Monday of the calendar year at Cosby when Monacan came in, had a big win in Dominion District play. And we also had Cosby, of course, at the StatVA.com Classic a couple of months ago, back on January 16th here on RBA Sports Network. We are set and ready to go. Fans have settled in. Our buddy TV Blake on Twitter is at the mic over the public address announcing system, which means all is well with the world. And it is time for the 6A State Girls Basketball Championship. The tip is up, and it's controlled by Cosby. Quickly down court. Lily will back it out, send it into the corner for Covington, left side. Covington, 2 bounces, up to Hodges, over to Lily. Looking inside, jotted for Jones, and Jocelyn puts it in for 2. The first 2 points to the Titans and to Jocelyn Jones at 2-0, 20 seconds in. Referees ask for time as we have something on the floor, probably from the cheerleaders who had lined up for the starting lineups a couple of moments ago, and one of the officials cleaned up the situation, gets that all straight. And we are set and ready to go. Inbounds to the Saxons. They work down the baseline. Nice move around Jones, and the basket good from Ariana Olisi to tie it at 2. She blew right by Jocelyn Jones, and you don't see that very often. 2 apiece, coming up on a minute in. Lily, left side, working the baseline. She looks to drive. Up off the glass, and Charmé in for 2. We've played a minute. It's 4-2 Titans. Top of the circle, Shamlou looking to pass over to Olisi, and she put way too much on it. And it goes over Ariana's head out of bounds, and the turnover to Cosby, first turnover of the evening, will be assessed to Langley. Bailey Hodges across the timeline at 6:43 to go first quarter. Titans up 4-2. Covington up top. Kicks it to Lily. Lily drives right side to Hodges. Hodges baseline, puts it up. Short, no good. Whitehead rebound. Turn around, in and out, no good. And the rebound to Shamlou for the Saxons. She'll hand it off to Jordan Callahan. If you're following us on Twitter and pregame at Chesterfield Sports, we talked about her great free throw performance to help seal the semifinal win over Oakton. Inside to Stephanie Sipple. Kicks it back. Paige Galliani with the shot off the glass, and it's good. And we're tied at 4 apiece. Coming up on 6 to play, first quarter just underway. 6A State Girls Championship on the RBA Sports Network. Lily looks left side, not much there, backs it out. Guarded by Callahan. Over to Covington. She'll drive the baseline, and we've got a foul. They're going to get Whitehead on the offensive foul in the lane. First foul on Tyra Whitehead, and the first foul tonight. One thing Cosby cannot afford is foul trouble, especially with Whitehead and Jones. Shamlou up top, working with Callahan, passing back and forth. Shamlou over here this side to Olisi. Olisi looking in, not much there. Kicks it up top. Long 2-point attempt is no good. And the rebound long also kicks out to Covington. 5:20 to go in a 4-4 tie. Covington's going to stop and put up one top of the key. Just short, no good. Jones, board, blocked. Rebound, Hodges, and she'll bring it back out. Don't see Jones blocked too very often. Into Whitehead. She'll put it up and then draw a foul. And so Tyra Whitehead will get the first free throws of the evening. At 4 the score, 5:09 first quarter. Tyra's first free throw rolls in and out. No good. And she'll get one more. Trying to break the early tie. Shot is up, rims out, no good. She misses both, and the rebound to the Saxons. Shamlou with the basketball. She'll hand it off to Callahan, left side. Jordan back to Shamlou, looking into the corner. Found Alisi. She'll put it up and hit the three. Ariana Alisi for three, and Langley is on a 7-2 run and has the 7-4 lead. 4:45 to go, first quarter. Long three-point attempt. Lily is good. Charmaine Lily for three to tie it right back up at 7. A beautiful shot. Nice form there by Charmaine. 7 apiece. Shot up, three-point attempt, no good off the back iron. Jones is going to fight, get the rebound, and lead the fast break. Jocelyn looking for her lane. She'll put up a floater, back iron, no good. Fight for the board, Covington with it up, no good. And the rebound to the Saxons. Shamlou looking to drive. She'll stop at the free throw line and put up a floater, and it's good with the left hand. Langley back up on top, 9-7, midway through quarter number 1. Very entertaining first quarter. And the Titans working the ball down 2. They get it into Jones. Backs up her defender, puts it up. Off the front iron, no good. And the rebound to Langley. Sipple working in the middle. And it'll be up to Stephanie to try to match up against Tyra Whitehead tonight. Shamlou over to Callahan. Into the corner. Galini for three. Good! Paige Galini for three. And it's 12-7, Langley with the lead. Jumper good by Whitehead. In the lane to cut it back down to 3. It's 12-9. 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Shamlou passes it inside to Sipple. She falls down. Callahan gets it. Whitehead ties her up. Jump ball, possession arrow to Langley. Langley has started very well from the outside, especially from three-point range, and they enjoy the three-point lead. Callahan, right of the circle, over to Shamlou. She'll put up a long three. Front iron, no good. Whitehead battles for the rebound. Great box out there by Whitehead over Sarah Flatley into the game now for Langley. Covington, left side, open, but no shots she wants right now. Get it to Charmaine Lily up top. Bailey Hodges. Kick it again to Covington. She'll take this one, and it's short, no good. Long rebound coming out to Langley, and there'll be a foul reaching in as Covington, her first, and the team's second. Langley will inbound it at 2:20 to go first quarter, enjoying the 12-9 lead. Callahan, left side to Flatley. Flatley back up top to Shamlou. As we are 2 minutes away from the end of the first quarter. 3-point Langley, Saxons lead. Callahan works it out. Right side to Shamlou. The lefty looks for room, doesn't get it. Jones goes for the steal, nothing there. Long 2-point try, rims out. Whitehead skies for the board again with position over Flatley underneath. Cosby down 3 with the ball. 1:38 to go first quarter. Covington looking for a Whitehead. Finds her inside. Foul. Saxons fans, not many of them here, but what few there are, not happy with the call. Second team foul. And the first foul on Ariana Alisi. And Tyra Whitehead will go to the charity stripe again. Makes this one. She missed the 2 earlier. She gets 2 opportunities, makes the first. And will also drain the second. 12-11 Langley, 1:34 left here in quarter number 1. Saxons will be picked up. Covington's going to pick up Callahan at midcourt. Handoff Flatley. They get it to Alisi. She'll stop open for 3, put it up. Short, no good. Got her own rebound, baseline. Kicks it out to Galini. Galini back to Shamlou up top. Jones on her. 1:09 to go first quarter. Alisi looking to drive. Lily all over her. Nothing there. Finally finds help. It's Callahan. She's draped by Covington. Pass intercepted by Jones in the perfect position. Gets it over to Charmaine Lilly. Drive up. Good. And the lead to the Titans at 13-12. Final 45 seconds of quarter number 1 in the State Girls Championship 6A classification. Another loose ball. Down on the court they go. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Cosby Titans. Cosby was down as many as 4. They've put on a 6-1 run right now late and enjoy the 13-12 lead. With the basketball as we play the final 30 seconds of the quarter. Hodges will drive. She's blocked. Shamlou defensively. Jones reaches in trying to steal and will commit her first personal foul. Probably not a wise decision there by Jocelyn. That foul does nothing but just add to your foul total. Third team foul. Whitehead with 1, Jones with 1. And those are the 2 you have to watch for. Final 20 seconds. Callahan, Covington on her. Gets a pick. Whitehead is out there. She'll Draper. Double team. Pass tipped, intercepted. Whitehead's got it. 7 to go. They got to hurry. Here comes Hodges. Hodges to Lilly for 3. No good. Whitehead gets it back, throws it up at the buzzer. Good! And the Titans will take a 3-point lead and an 8-2 run after 1 quarter of play. 15-12 your score. Here live on the RVA Sports Network. As we remind our friends on Twitter, our Cosby faithful over at Chesterfield Sports, and of course our main network feed at the RVA Sports Net, where you get sports of all sorts, not just high school, college, pro, whatever else is going on in the Richmond area, and whatever you're talking about, which includes Brock Osweiler, who came up in conversation on Twitter this afternoon. That's at the RVA Sportsnet, at the RVA Sportsnet. Cosby finishes quarter number 1 on an 8-1 run. Once down 4, now enjoy the 3-point lead. Possession arrow favors Langley, so they're going to get it to start. Quarter number 2. Referee blows the whistle, and we're underway. Basketball given to Callahan. Covington picks her up midcourt, and Jordan brings it across the timeline, the lefty. She's just a sophomore at 5'6" for these Saxons. Trouble left side. Galliani trying to find help. Finds it. Sipple. Nice pass inside. Shot no good. Rebound fought for on the floor. Tied up briefly, and then Whitehead grabs it. Here comes Cosby with the ball and the 3-point lead. Lily will hold it up a bit, and not a bad idea. Cosby 6 of 15 first quarter for 40%. Out-rebounded Langley just 8-7, 4 assists and no turnovers. Baseline, Covington into Jones. Jones will travel. Nice collapsing defense by the Saxons to force that. The first turnover tonight for Cosby, just as we talked about them going turnover less in quarter number 1, as Mike McCall of the VHSL brings us the official stat sheet here courtside. Callahan, again, the sophomore with the basketball. She's got a bright future. Over to Sipple. Back to Callahan in the corner. Covington's on her. Thought about going baseline. Now she will. Whitehead's there. Reverse layup off the bottom of the rim, or the backboard, I should say. No good. And Whitehead gets the rebound. Tyra has 4 so far tonight to go with 6 points. Into the corner for Covington. Baseline jumper. No good. Too long. Long rebound to Jones. She'll put up a shot. It's blocked. 2 of Jones's shots have been blocked here early on. Still 15-12. Callahan up top to Shamlou. Shamlou left side. It's Alisi. Alisi has Lily on her. Shakes her briefly. Back to Shamlou. Bounce pass over to the baseline. Long jumper Galliani is no good. And Tyra drags the board down. 6:10 to go in the half. 15-12. Cosby Titans. Lily Covington drives the baseline left side. Too strong. Rebound Jones up. Good. And Jocelyn Jones now has 4 points. 17-12. 9-point turnaround. Langley was up 4, 11-7. Now it's 17-12. Cosby on a 10-1 run. Sipple, left wing, kicks it back up top to Shamlou. Shamlou puts up a 17-footer. It's wide. Langley has gone cold here in the second quarter. Nice save by Galliani. Finds an open Sipple right side, and she'll nail the easy 9-foot jumper. Ariana Alisi makes it 17-14. Cosby with the ball up 3. 5:15 to the half. Coming up at the half as we get a foul, and I think it may be going this way and against Cosby, and it is. That's the second foul on Jones. And that's not good news. Cosby's up 17-14, 5:11 to the half. Marissa Gallagher is going to check in for the Titans. Alisi to Sipple. Sipple, Whitehead on her. Passes cross court to Callahan. Callahan up top to Sipple. Stops, thought twice about a shot, no good. Pass from Alisi to a cutting Sipple to the basket. Goes away from her, but touches a Cosby defender's hand out of bounds to the Cosby bench. Marissa Gallagher into the game. For Cosby. Ball inbounded. And a referee's whistle is we're going to get a foul. And I believe that's going to be on Bailey Hodges. And all of a sudden, Cosby picking up some fouls here. A problem they did not have in the semifinal win yesterday. 4:40 to go to the half. Saxons, though, have gone cold offensively. Pass intended for Stephanie. Sipple is too wide right side, goes out of bounds, and the turnover to the Titans. Lily, Hodges, Covington, Whitehead, Gallagher. Those are your 5 for Cosby right now. Inside to Whitehead, turnaround jumper, back iron, no good, and the rebound to Callahan. 4:20 to the half, 17-14, Cosby. Trying to turn around is Galliani, and she lost the basketball, just went right off her hands out of bounds. And another turnover to the Titans. Callahan will go to the bench. Olivia Augustini is in the game, 5'7" junior guard for Langley. 17-14, Cosby by 3. Hodges will put up a jumper. It's no good. And the rebound to Galliani. Shamlou should take over the point with Callahan on the bench briefly. The lefty does. Covington picks her up. 3:50 to the half. Nice pass to the cutter Augustini. Up off the glass shot, no. Whitehead gets the rebound, and then nice job by Stephanie Sipple to tie her up. Jump ball. It'll go still with Cosby, but nice play there by Sipple to be aggressive. She gives up 4 inches to Tyra. But she's proving she's going to be a force in the middle. And sometimes, you're 4 inches shorter than the other person you're defending, whatever. Got to get in their head a little bit. 3:35 to go. Hodges up top to Lily. Lily will drive in the lane, put up a shot, and draw a foul. And when you're cold, that's one way to get some points on the board and kind of get the offense kick started again. And it'll be Charmaine Lilly at the charity stripe. First free throw good. And Lilly will get one more. 3:30 to the half. Second shot coming for Charmaine Lilly. Rims in and out, no good. Rebound to Langley. 18-14. Shamlou drives past Gallagher. Puts it up, no good, well short. Rebound to Whitehead. Clears it without much of a problem. 3:12 to go. Gallagher right side. Gets it into Jones, who's back in the game, but got to be careful with two fouls. Her shot way off the mark. No good. We get a jump ball as Sipple and Jones wrestle to the ground trying to get the basketball. And it should be jump ball possession arrow to Langley. Three minutes to the half. Saxon's down 4. Sipple up top, thought about a three, didn't do it. Callahan back in. She'll try to put up a shot and draw a foul, and if that's Jones, it's 3. Nope, they're going to put it on Lilly. And for Charmaine, that'll be her first personal foul. Titan fans here at the Siegel Center held their collective breath for a moment until they waited to see the referee's call. First free throw for Callahan is up and good. We mentioned in pregame and on Twitter as well, she was 12 of 13 at the free throw line in their semifinal win yesterday afternoon over Oakton, 47-38. Callahan bends the knees, puts it up, it's good. And that cuts the Cosby lead to 2. 2:47 to go to the half, 18-16 Titans. Jones again in with 2 personal fouls. Lilly's going to jack up a 3, short. Jones had the rebound, lost it. Callahan gets it. Langley takes the lead if they hit a 3. Jones picks up Callahan at the point. 2:30 to the half. Three-pointer by Galliani is no good. And Tyra Whitehead, as if she was working a 9-to-5 job at an assembly line and knows what to do. Rebound, rebound, rebound. She gets one more. 2:10 to the half. Now she posts inside. Turnaround up good. Whitehead for 2. And it's 20-16. 8 points for Whitehead, 8 points for Lilly. They are your Cosby scoring leaders. Sipple here right side, brings out Whitehead defensively, tries to pass it inside to Sarah Flatley, and it's too strong. Too high and out of bounds, and a turnover to Cosby. And Cosby here with a basket could get a bit of separation. Lilly looking inside for Whitehead, and she's going to get fouled from behind by Flatley. That'll be the 4th team foul on Langley. And it'll be just a situation where they take it out of bounds. To get it inbounds, Jones gets it. She'll put up a three-pointer in the corner, and it's no good. And Shamlou gets the board. Callahan looking to drive. She'll put it up. Langley gets blocked by Lilly, but they get the board back. Sipple will drive, and they're going to call a blocking foul. Sipple to the line. Hodges will commit her 2nd personal foul. Titan fans not happy with that call. 2 on Jones, 2 on Hodges now. Free throw attempt by Sipple is off the back iron, no good, and she'll get one more. Cosby by 4. It could be a 1-possession game if Sipple can hit the 2nd free throw. It's up, and it's good. Sipple 1 for 2, 20-17 Cosby. 1:20 to go, first half. Titans have had the chance to kind of get separation. They haven't done it yet. Looking inside for Whitehead. Got it to her, draws the foul. Lily just feeding her time after time. And Whitehead, she can make a living on the free throw line tonight, taking advantage of that height advantage. Again, we mentioned nobody on Langley over 5'10". Tyra, the 6'2 senior, to the charity stripe for 2 shots. First shot rolls in. Second shot coming. And it rolls in. 1:15 to the half. Langley ball down by 5. Shamlou with it. Defensive pressure picked up by Cosby up top. Looking to drive. They kick it back out to Shamlou. She thought about a 3. Kicks it back out instead. Looking for help now. Finds it from Galliani. Galliani to Flatley in the corner. Back up top to Shamlou. Shamlou to Augustini. And Cosby tightening up the D here in the final minute of the first half. Double teamed, and Hodges is going to bump in to Shamlou. And that's 3 on Bailey Hodges. So we were worried most of the quarter, Cosby fans, for you for Jocelyn Jones, but it's Bailey Hodges who ends up getting her 3rd personal foul before the intermission with 42 seconds left. And on top of it, Cosby, with 18 fouls, gives Langley the 1-and-1 opportunity. Shamlou shot up, rattles in. Uses the front iron in the backboard, and it's 22-18. One more coming. Second one rolls out, no good. Whitehead fights for the board. It goes out of bounds to Cosby. One out of 2 for Langley. Coming across the timeline is Charmaine Lilly in the final 30 seconds of the first half. Left side, Covington couldn't find Whitehead. Back over to Covington from Lilly. Nia's going to drive. Scoop shot, good. Nice job, Nia Covington off the glass. Final seconds of the half. Cosby up 24-18, and we have a whistle and an offensive foul. Oh my, big mistake there for the Saxons. Had an opportunity to cut it at least down to 4 and maybe to 3 before intermission. Instead, Cosby's got 8 seconds and a 6-point lead. Got to hurry, though. Lily doesn't realize it. Down to 3, down to 2. Gallagher to Jones. It's tipped away, and that will do it for half number 1. The Cosby Titans are up by 6 and 16 minutes away from a 3rd consecutive state 6A girls basketball championship. Your score at intermission, Cosby 24 and Langley 18. Well, we were going to say this a moment ago, and then something happened, and we ended up with, action, and that's what it's all about here on the RVA Sports Network. We were going to mention that coming up after half, we were going to be talking about our Game of the Week baseball schedule, which gets started on Monday night. Lord willing, weather permitting. We'll talk about that coming out of the timeout here in just a moment as we roll on here live from the Siegel Center. Again, Titans by 6 at intermission. It's 24-18. You're listening to live exclusive coverage of the 2016 6A State Girls Championship on the RVA Sports Network. We are back in just a moment. welcome you back here to the Siegel Center on the campus of Virginia Commonwealth University. Rob Witham along with you at intermission. Our score, Cosby 24 and Langley 18 in the 2016 6A State Girls Basketball Championship. We've got the statistics at halftime. We are sending it out to our fans on Twitter. Even as I speak, we type it in at Chesterfield Sports. And don't forget, follow us wherever you are for whatever teams you're interested in across our Twitter network for Chesterfield schools and not just high school. Let me briefly just explain to you. On Chesterfield Sports, we cover all the high school teams in Chesterfield County, Richard Bland College, Virginia State University, community sports as well. Henrico Sports, we've got you covered for all the action in Henrico County. And that includes Richmond International Raceway, which will be back there next month. At Hanover Sports, where we cover the 4 county schools as well as Randolph-Macon College and community sports. And our main network Twitter feed, if you want to know what's going on in sports across the Metro Richmond area, high school, college, pro, community, whatever the case may be, follow us there at the RBA Sportsnet. That's at the RBA Sportsnet. We have a lot of people who follow one of our network feeds in terms of in the suburban counties, and then they also follow the RBA Sportsnet to get the news from elsewhere in the Metro Richmond area. And at the RBA Sportsnet, high school-wise, we cover the Richmond City schools, all the Tri-City schools, and surrounding counties. Caroline, Goochland, New Kent, King William, Charles City, Prince George, Dinwiddie, Amelia, Powhatan, Louisa. We've got you covered on the RBA Sportsnet on Twitter. Halftime stats, 10 points and 9 rebounds. Tyra Whitehead leading the way. Charmaine Lilly with a strong first half with 8 points for Cosby. And that's exactly what the Titans needed, was a third scoring option to help kind of take the pressure off of Jones and Whitehead. And it was blatantly obvious from the get-go that one of Langley's defensive goals, for lack of a better term, is to stop Jocelyn Jones. They figure Whitehead's going to get hers, but we got to make sure Jones doesn't get hers. And she hasn't so far. 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 personal fouls. But Charmaine Lilly stepping up, and you got to have somebody like that in a championship setting to step up when one of your big two gets shut down a bit. Somebody's got to step up and pick up the slack, and Lilly has certainly done that. 34.6% shooting from the field for Cosby, 31.6% for Langley. They forced 6 Langley turnovers, did Cosby. Cosby was 5 of 8 at the free throw line, Langley 4 of 6, and rebounding pretty even. Cosby 17, Langley 16. It is 24-18 at the break. Well, Monday night, let's do it. Let's kick off the 2016 baseball season in high school sports. It'll be the return of the game of the week here on the RVA Sports Network. And in springtime, we bring you coverage of baseball, softball, lacrosse, and more. And we will begin at Atlee High School on Monday night when the new look Atlee Raiders under interim head coach Ken Schrad, who was the former longtime coach at Henrico, will host the Midlothian Trojans. 2 teams trying to bounce back from seasons that were not, disasters, but a bit of a disappointment in 2015. Both teams wanted to do better than they did, and they'll have a first chance to get win number 1 on Monday night at Atlee High School, and we'll have it for you here live on RBASN on our YouTube channel beginning at 6 p.m. This is the perfect time. You're listening right now. Go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/RBA Sports Network, and click subscribe. Doesn't cost nothing. You're not going to get spammed. We're not going to bug you. What we will do is every time we post a new video and every time we go live with an RBA Sports Network Game of the Week broadcast or a live special broadcast like tonight, you'll get notified of the airing. So be in the know. Listen to high school sports all year long, not just in football season, but from August to June, exclusively and only on the RBA Sports Network at youtube.com/RBA Sports Network. Please make sure you click subscribe and never miss another game. We've got 2 more Game of the Week baseball broadcasts set and ready to go. March 22nd, a Tuesday night, 2 weeks from yesterday, we're going to be at Douglas Freeman for a great one. 4A defending state champion Glen Allen moved up to 5A this year. They are now a district and conference rival of Douglas Freeman, who went to the state finals 2 years ago, got to the state semis last year. Glen Allen, Douglas Freeman. That'll be a battle. And we can't wait for that one. March 22nd at 6 p.m. And then after spring break, we come back on Tuesday night, April 5th, live at James River. It'll be Cosby James River baseball, our third consecutive year of broadcasting that great rivalry between the Titans and the Rapids. That's Tuesday night, April 5th at 6. We are continuing to schedule broadcast throughout the spring, and not just baseball, as we mentioned. Softball, plenty of that. Soccer and lacrosse, hope to do that too. The broadcast schedule is up and running 24/7 on the right side of RVASportsNetwork.com. That's RVASportsNetwork.com. All right, my friends, second half getting ready to get underway. Basketball is going to belong to Cosby with the 24-18 lead. Kind of a deep breath, I'm sure, for Jocelyn Jones and Tyra Whitehead. They understand in the back of their mind. They try not to think about it, but they think this is it, our final 16 minutes. Tyra is looking across the way. She saw some signage from the Titan faithful. She smiled a bit, gives a thumbs up to someone in the crowd, and she's set and ready to go. And so are we. Charmaine Lilly will inbound it to Bailey Hodges. Second half underway, live on the RVA Sports Network. Lilly, top of the circle, gives it to Hodges, right side. Hodges out to Jones. Jones looking to drive. Got to be careful with two fouls. Blows past her defender for two. Galliani had no chance. With the left hand, Jones makes it 26-18. Callahan running the point. Gets it to Alisi. She'll put up a shot, partially blocked by Whitehead. And she'll get fouled after pulling down the rebound. Foul's going to be on Stephanie Sipple. And if that's on Sipple, that is 3 personal fouls, I believe. No, check that. They're going to put it on Alisi. Thought the referee put up 4-0. She put up 3-0, and that's 3 on Alisi. So either way, foul difficulty for Langley. Cosby ball. Pass Jones inside to a cutting Covington, but it's too strong out of bounds. And the turnover back to Langley. We're 47 seconds into the second half. It's 26-18. The Titans looking for the three-peat. The final of 5 Richmond area teams to play today. The RBA right now 2-2, with the Monacan boys and girls both victorious earlier today here at Siegel. Bounce pass to Sipple, left wing. Whitehead looks at her, stays put. They get it over to Shamlou. Shamlou inside. Turnaround jumper is good by Ariana Alisi. And Langley on the board in the second half. It is 26-20, a minute 10 into the third quarter. Callahan picks up Hodges, pass to Covington left at the top of the key. She'll bring it out up top. Shamlou is on Nia. Looking for help. Lilly will provide it. Alisi on her. Man-to-man defense. Back to Jones. Jones stripped. Fast break, 2-on-1. Shamlou doesn't like the odds. Kicks it out. Puts up a long 3, no good. Rebound Callahan, stripped. Picked up by Shamlou. Cross-court pass. Shot. Rattles in and out, no good. Fight for the rebound. Galliani gets it. Her next shot too strong. And Jones gets the board. Gets it to Whitehead, and Tyra says, okay, let's calm it down. 26-20, 2 minutes in, third quarter. Bailey Hodges, right side to Lilly with 8 first-half points. Looks to drive on Alisi with 3 fouls. Does. Floater, no good. Whitehead, rebound. Put it up, no good. Rebound, Sipple. Langley can cut it to 3 with a 3. Long pass down court to Alisi. She holds on to it. Bailey Hodges prevents her from working the baseline. Bounce pass right side. Sipple thought about a 3, didn't pull the trigger. Over to Shamlou, up top. Galliani drives. It's open, but she misses it. Rebound, though, by Sipple, and she'll clean it up off the glass for 2. It's a 4-point game at 26-22, 5:15 to go, third quarter. Jones will work. Turns around, gets double teamed. Shamlou picks it up, takes it away from Jones, and you don't see that very often. Callahan across the timeline, back to Shamlou. Shamlou to drive, floater good. And all of a sudden, don't look now, but it's a 2-point game. Cosby 26, Langley 24. 4:30 to go, third quarter. Hodges to Lily up top. Alisi on her, blows by her, puts it up and in. And Queen Baller on Twitter makes it 28-24. Sipple, right of the circle, into the corner for Alisi. Alisi puts up a three, no good, and Lily all alone for the rebound. Sipple grabs her, and they say Sipple grabbed the ball, and it goes off Lily out of bounds. And Langley gets it back underneath and down just 4, midway through a lightning-fast third quarter. Alisi up top, went past to Galliani. She'll drive, and Whitehead will reject. It goes out to Shamlou. Shamlou up top. Callahan resets at 3:47 third quarter. 4-point game. Sipple thought about a three, didn't do it. Galliani will drive on Jones. Put it up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Down on the floor. Down to the corner. Callahan gets it. Able to get it to Galliani. Tries to get a pass. And it's knocked aside by Covington, nicely out of bounds. Looking to get help on the weak side, and Covington works well defensively. Out of bounds, Saxons will retain possession. 3:29 third quarter. Points at a premium. Looking for a cutter on the pass, tipped and intercepted. Here comes Jones and Cosby. The pass to Charmaine Lilly. It's up. It's no good. Jones fights 3 Saxons for the rebound and draws the foul. And I believe that is going to be on. It is on Sipple, and that'll be her third. So 3 on Alisi and 3 on Sipple now. 28-24, Cosby by 4 at 3:21 left third quarter. Ball taken out underneath. Covington to Jones, open bank shot, good. That was too easy. Jones without a problem. It's back to 6 at 30-24. But, man, this Langley team is scrappy. Credit them. They're on the floor. They are going after every loose ball. They are very physical. They may not be tall, but they are very physical. Galliani backs it in. Whitehead there to stop her. Pass to a cutter. Tipped. Knocked away. Covington comes up with it. Here comes Cosby. Looks for Whitehead. Nice tip pass to Jones. In the lane. Puts it up, and it's good. Back-to-back baskets. And a timeout on the floor. Timeout, Langley. It was a 2-point lead. It's now back to 8. 32-24, 2:45 to go, third quarter. Cosby with the 8-point lead. Jones still with just 2 personal fouls. She's been able to play without picking up that third. Hodges is playing with 3. And you've got Jones, Whitehead, and Lily all with 10 points each. .6A state championship on the line. Final game for Jones, for Whitehead. Coach Meade said, we're going to look a lot different next year without those two, and that's blatantly obvious. Jasmine Wilson, Jalen Henry on the bench, Celestria Hill on the bench. They may not get a whole lot of playing time, but they are also key factors for this team. Langley ball, suddenly down 8. They had it down to 2. Now they got to climb the mountain again. Flatley back in the game. Hands it off to Callahan. Drive, kick it out. Alisi will drive, put it up. Too strong. Rebound, no good. Whitehead grabs the board. Doesn't allow a second offensive rebound. 2:15 to go third quarter. 8-point Titan lead. Covington. Hodges back to Covington. She'll put up a long two-pointer. Short, no good. Jones got the rebound. Put it up with ease and good. Got positioning, perfect positioning over Galliani, and was right there to put it back. And it's a 10-point game. Cosby by 10 with 1:45 to go third quarter. Here live on the RVA Sports Network. Shamlou with the left hand, looking to drive, nothing there. Kicks it out. Callahan can't find anything. Hodges draped all over her. Keeps the dribble alive. Passes, almost too strong for Alisi, left wing. Alisi loses the ball, comes up with it. Whitehead double teams her along with Lily. She gets it to Shamlou. Shamlou looks to go left side, loses the ball, down to the floor. Jump ball, and the arrow stays with Langley. 1:16 remaining, 34-24. And a well-deserved rest for Bailey Hodges. She will come out for Cosby. And Gallagher will come back in. They've played 6 tonight. 1:10 third quarter. Langley ball down 10. Shamlou. Whitehead comes out to double team her. Tip, pass. Taken back by Langley. Nice job by Sarah Flatley. 3-point shot. Good in the corner from Paige Galliani. That was almost a turnover and a layup and a 12-point Cosby lead. Instead, it's down to 7 in the final minute of the third quarter. Coach Rachel Mead wants a timeout. Asks for a 30-second TO and will get it. They're going for the three-peat, and they're up 7. Final seconds of quarter number 3. Again, our deepest thanks to Mike McCall and everyone at the Virginia High School League for giving us the opportunity to bring you this live coverage tonight, as well as the LC Bird game. We had technical difficulties at the Highland Springs game, but we got 2 out of 3, and we're happy with that. Have to be. It's reality. And we appreciate every one of you that are listening tonight and have joined us on Twitter all week here from state championship basketball and all season long for that matter. Inbounds pass to Jones, puts it up, draws the foul. Flatley with the foul. Jocelyn Jones to the line. First shot, no good. She'll get one more. And that one rattles in and out, no good, but Whitehead gets the board up, no good. And the rebound goes to Langley. And then a jump ball as Covington comes in, grabs the ball, forces the possession arrow to Cosby. Nice work defensively by Covington. They get it in. Gallagher with the shot. It's no good. Covington had the board, lost it. Jones gets it, puts it up, shot up, good! And a foul. And one opportunity coming for Jocelyn Jones. She's up to 14 points in her swan song. Trying to go out with 3 straight state titles. Free throw, no good, and the rebound to Flatley. 25 seconds left. Alisi puts it up wildly. It's off the side of the backboard, no good. Long pass down court intended for Jones is picked off by Langley. 15 in the quarter, down 9. Callahan will back it up. Gallagher on her, 4 to go. Galliani puts up a prayer baseline, no good. And we're through 3 tonight at the Siegel Center, and the Cosby Titans are 8 minutes away from a third consecutive 6A State Girls Basketball Championship. Our score 36-27, Cosby Titans. Cosby won the state title in 2014, again in 2015. It was a thrilling win over Bethel 1 year ago. Now they look to close out Langley in the battle of 2 3 seeds. And here we go. Possibly, of course, there could be overtime, but we're about to watch history here, possibly, folks. Jocelyn Jones, Tyra Whitehead, Cosby by 9. Langley gets the ball to start the fourth quarter, and they need a run here. They get it into Shamlou. Covington will guard her. 36-27. Alisi with the ball up top. Sipple finally pulls the trigger on a shot, no good. Rebound Galliani. Kicks it out top. Callahan with it. Gets it to Shamlou. Her three is good. And it's down to 6. 36-30. Quickly down court to Jones. Jones, turnaround baseline off the glass for 2. 38-30. Cosby 7:21 away and counting. Another three-pointer, and that one also good. Paige Galliani for 3. And it's down to 5. 38-33. Pass for Covington, tipped and intercepted by Shamlou. Here comes Langley. Covington double teams along with Lilly on Alisi, and Langley calls the timeout. The tray and then the turnover. Saxon's ball, and they're going to call time. 6:53 left. And the Cosby lead down to 5 at 38-33. As you hear the Thunder Pep Band in the background. And our thanks to the Lightning Legion for their support on Twitter at Chesterfield Sports. Jones at 14 points and 6 rebounds. Whitehead 10 and 14. And we get back to action. Shamlou with the basketball to Sipple. Pass toward Alisi. Ball goes out of bounds. Whitehead falls to the floor. Last touched by the Titans. Five-point game at 6:44 remaining. Inbound pass to Callahan. Jordan gets it to Sipple. She's going to go by Whitehead. Put up a shot. No good. And Tyra grabs another rebound. 6:30 to go. Looks like Cosby's got to weather one more storm here. Covington left of the circle. Up top to Lilly. Lilly picked up by Alisi. She's got 3 fouls. So does Sipple for Langley. Covington with the ball, right of the lane. Backs it out. Shamlou on her. Kicks it to Hodges. Bailey looking. Finds Lilly up top. 6 minutes left to go. 38-33 Cosby. Jones inside to Whitehead. She'll put it up and draw the foul. Tie her to the line, and that should be 4 on Stephanie Sipple for Langley. And that is not good news for the Saxons, as Whitehead will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot is good. Second shot, nope. Rims out, no good, out of bounds. 39-33, the lead 6, and Langley gets the ball. 5 minutes, 56 seconds left in regulation. Callahan, Galliani. Now Shamlow's going to look to drive, stops, puts up a jumper. It's good. And it's down to 4. 39-35. Cosby has plenty of work left to do. Lilly almost double teamed in the corner. Got it to Hodges. Hodges back to Lilly up top. Now Covington joins her there. 5:20 to go. Hodges with the ball. Cross-court pass. Back up top to Covington. Over here to Hodges, right in front of our broadcast position. Gets it to Covington. Covington, nothing there. Hodges takes it, and over to Lilly. But they're also taking some time away. 5 minutes and counting now. Cosby, though, not the kind of team to stall their way to victory. They're finding a way defensively here, and Langley's just doing a good job. They find Covington open in the lane. Puts up a jumper short. No good. Rebound to Callahan. Langley can make it a one-possession game. Shamlou into the corner for Alisi. Back to Shamlou, right wing. 2 dribbles, pass to a cutter. It's Sipple, and Sipple tried to pass it to Alisi in the corner, and she wasn't ready for it. Turnover to Cosby. Down to 4:34 and counting. Gallagher gets it up top to Lilly, and they're going to reset. Ball mid-court, almost lost, goes back court. It's touched by Langley. Hodges picks it up, and she gets nailed here. Almost knocking down the television feed monitor and knocking down our table, and also down is Shamlou. They both hit hard. Foul's going to be on Shamlou. It'll be her second personal foul, and she gets up, and she's okay, she says. She took a hard hit. She got the worst of that one with the collision here courtside. Lilly will take it out at midcourt. Shamlou's going to check out for a moment. They're going to bring Augustini back in for a breather. 4:07 and counting. 39-35. Lilly drives the lane, loses the ball. Whitehead gets it. She'll put it up, no good. Jones fights, rebound, no. Got another rebound, blocked. Sipple with 4 fouls, still aggressive, and blocks Jones. Here comes Langley. Alisi for 3, no good. Rebound fought for. And it's Lilly who got it, and then she's fouled, and I believe that's going to be it for Stephanie Sipple. And great play by Sipple here a moment ago with 4 fouls, still fighting, but now she's gone. Cosby's in the bonus. 39-35. And it'll be Bailey Hodges to the free throw line. First shot, no good, too long. Rebound, Shamlou, lost it. Down on the floor, foul. And it might be on Whitehead. trying to reach on Sarah Flatley, and it is. Second personal on Tyra Whitehead. So foul situation for Cosby. They've only committed 2 this half, which is phenomenal. Hodges has played all half with 3 fouls. Whitehead picks up her second. Jones had 2 midway through the second quarter and has played 2 full quarters without picking up number 3. Hopefully we didn't just jinx her if you're a Cosby fan. Callahan across the timeline. Been very impressed by this sophomore point guard tonight. With Covington and others in her face. Shamlou back in the game. She's going to drive, put up a floater, and Whitehead was there and undoubtedly changed her shot from overhand to underhand, and it wasn't even close. 39-35, 3:15 and counting. Hodges here to Covington. Lost it, gets it in the corner, and they say turnover. She didn't get it. Langley ball down 4, 3:08 remaining. 6A State Girls Championship at stake. A three-peat for Cosby on the line. Galliani got it to Alisi. She'll drive the lane, get around Covington. Shot, no, too strong off the back iron. Whitehead gets the rebound. 2:40 remaining. This has been a hard-fought game. Covington to Lilly. They back out a little bit, draw the Langley defense out, and I don't blame them. You waste a little time, you try to wear them down, then you get a chance to put it inside. Jones had it, gave it back to Hodges. She'll pick it back out. Bailey up top, 2:08 to go. It's a 30-plus second possession, and finally Shamlou comes in on the double team, and there's a foul. And the foul will be charged to Callahan, and that's just her first tonight. Fans, I'm very impressed with 5'6" sophomore Jordan Callahan. We'll be hearing more of her in the next 2 years, even from Northern Virginia. Bailey Hodges has not scored tonight. Back at the line. Shot, no good. But Jones gets the rebound baseline and kicks it back to Bailey. Bailey to Covington. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. Pass to Lilly up top. Lilly gets double teamed. They get it to Covington. Now inside to Whitehead. Turnaround foul. There it is. They double team you up top. You just got to find a way to feed it to Whitehead. And if she can't make the basket, she can get to the charity stripe. And Tyra heads there now at 1:53 to go. First free throw is short. Tyra's kind of like, what? And we'll get another. If she makes it, 5-point game. And she does. 1:53 to go, 40-35, Cosby. Achingly close to a third straight state championship. Galliani over to Flatley. They leave her wide open. Up top, she does not take a shot. Shamlou with it into the corner. Galliani. Jones is there to deny her. Down to 1:30 to go. They got to find a shot somewhere. They can't run out of time here. 1:25 to go. Shamlou drives, put it up and good. Timeout. On the floor. Gutsy effort also tonight for Shamlou. And timeout on the floor for Langley. 40-37. Here live on the RVA Sports Network. Fans, will finish up our basketball coverage next Saturday night. We plan on being at Richard Bland College for the 804 All-Star Game, I believe 13th annual event. So we look forward to seeing some of the best and brightest in boys basketball. That's next Saturday night. And while we have a second, congratulations, Georgie Pacheco, announcing on Twitter a little while earlier tonight that he is headed to Liberty University. Liberty has just got a steal. Good luck to Georgie with the Flames in the Big South Conference. I suspect I'll see him at Willett Hall at Longwood sometime in the next 3 years. Inbounded, Lily breaks the press, gets it to Whitehead, and she lost the ball. She got it back and gets the foul. Oh, boy. Almost a huge opportunity for Langley, but Tyra regroups and will go to the free throw line. Wow. Whitehead has 12 points tonight. First free throw. Back iron, no good. Trying to make it a two-possession game. 1:16 left. No. Ball out of bounds. Yeah, last touched by Langley. And it was. I know Langley fans are not happy, but Jones had it briefly. It got knocked out of her hands by a Saxon, and the Titans get the ball at 1:15 to go. Covington throws it to her coach. Out of bounds. Oh, my. She thought a cutter was coming, and the ball went straight to Rachel Mead. Final minute of regulation. And we have to say regulation because it's just a 3-point game. Here we go. Shamlou stripped. Lily to Whitehead. Here comes Hodges across the timeline. 45 seconds to go. They get it to Covington. They got a foul. Bad pass by Covington. And it's going to be a backcourt violation. Oh, my. And another open door for Langley. Oh, my. .38 seconds and counting. Callahan at the point. They need a 3 to tie. Do they go for that? Or do they try to go for 2 and call timeout down just 1? Cosby shaky at the line right now. Flatley over to Callahan into the corner for Galliani. Covington on her down to 20 seconds left. They got to hurry. Bounce pass. Flatley has problems with it. Shamlou. Pass stolen. Jocelyn Jones steals it. Up and a foul. To the line at 10 seconds to go. First shot, good. Huge, huge free throw for Jocelyn Jones, and she just kind of winces at the line. Rachel Mead, the head coach, has a bit of a smile on her face. Second shot is good. It's a 5-point game with 10 seconds left. Last chance for Langley, and they're going to run out of time. They will not get a 3 off. Jones will steal it, and that will do it. It's a three-peat for the Cosby Titans. A three-peat for Cosby. Final score. Hard-fought game. 42-37. And it's back-to-back steals in her final moments as a Cosby Titan for Jocelyn Jones. Absolutely unbelievable. Trophy presentation coming up. And the Cosby fans, they begin to celebrate and chant three-peat, three-peat. What a career for Tyra Whitehead and Jocelyn Jones. Jocelyn with Covington right now, with Bailey Hodges, as they are very emotional. They come join the rest of the team in the huddle, and they celebrate as the television cameras are all around them. And the victory to the Titans. I think Jocelyn Jones, if I read her lips, she said, I'm tired. Oh, me. Big hug between Rachel Mead and Tyra Whitehead. An emotional moment for this team. It was a different way, a different path to the championship this year. They didn't sweep. They didn't dominate. They lost twice to Monacan. They struggled at times. They lost to Woodside in the regional. They had to go on the road to the state quarters in order to get here to Siegel. They did it. And tonight, a gutsy and just a flat-out scrappy Langley Saxons team almost pulled it off. And we heartily congratulate the Saxons on a heck of an effort. Just listening to Scuttlebutt here in the center tonight, between sessions, in the media room and here on press row, nobody was giving Langley a chance. And Langley had the ball on multiple opportunities and had an opportunity to tie it up with a tray. They just couldn't get off a shot. And now the Langley Saxons being honored with their runner-up pins and trophy. And I know it's disappointing for them, but they need to be extremely proud of the job that they did tonight. They came very, very close. And as one Cosby fan told me on Twitter, quote, it's too close. And it was until Jocelyn Jones seals the title. As the girl who led them to the first title, Dorothy Adamako, just retweeted our final score up at Georgetown University. I know Dorothy is proud of Tyra and proud of Jocelyn, and absolutely should be. 42-37, your final score. We're going to stay with you for just a couple of more moments. Get them to award the pins and then the championship trophy to Coach Mead and the Titans, and then we will wrap up our broadcast. And what a year of basketball here on the RVA Sports Network. If you've been with us all season, you know what I mean. You think about what we've had this year. You think about the Henrico Holiday Hoops Tournament, Henrico St. Christopher's. You think about Deep Run going to Henrico and winning. You think about John Marshall going to Deep Run and winning. We had some incredible basketball here live on the RVA Sports Network this season. And we thank you, our listeners, those of you who follow us on social media, for being with us, for supporting us, and for being along for the ride. We appreciate it very much, and there's more to come. Baseball, softball, soccer, lacrosse season. Tennis starts Monday. We'll be all over it on all of our Twitter feeds. And our first game of the week is Monday night, baseball action, Midlothian at Atlee. And here come the Cosby Titans to get their state championship pins. Celestia Hill, who is a senior as well. And in just a second, it'll be Tyra Whitehead who finishes with 12. Jocelyn Jones leads with 18 points. I know Madison Howdy Shell is very happy. She's with Christopher Newport and is getting set and ready for women's round of 16 action in the NCAA women's tournament. Good luck to Madison and to Zara Tanner from Midlothian. And here comes the trophy. Head coach Rachel Mead, for the third year in a row, gets the trophy. And the Cosby Titans have the three-peat. Hugs all around, and deservedly so. And there it is. Congratulations, Cosby. They are your 6A state girls basketball champions. Thanks for being with us, everybody, here live on the RVA Sports Network. For all of us, Rob Witham saying thanks for being with us this season. It's been a fantastic basketball ride. And the ride continues with baseball premiering Monday night. The game of the week returns. Baseball action, Midlothian and Atlee at 6 Eastern time. Go to RVASportsNetwork.com and look at our broadcast schedule all season long. And subscribe at YouTube.com/RVA Sports Network. And you'll never miss another live broadcast. Tonight's 6A state championship game, an exclusive presentation of RVA Sports Network intended solely for the private non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast without the express written consent of HCS Media LLC is strictly prohibited. Cosby, your state champions for the third time. Good night from the Siegel Center.